just wanna live, I just wanna live life. I just wanna happiness, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Cumcast. I am your host, Ryan, and joining me today is fucking nobody. It's just me by myself today. Bo's here with me on the ground. We're just chilling. Cody can't be here to do this episode. He is. I don't really want to deep dive into it. Maybe when he gets back or whatever, but. He's technically in quarantine right now, because, there may have been a case at his work. So they told him to stay home. So it's just me today. And guess what? No fucking beer of the week. Thank God. Jesus Christ. Those things, I don't know. Cody likes them. And every time I bitch about it, he gets in my face and is like, oh no, so whatever. No beer of the week. I remember last time I did a solo podcast, there was no beer of the week either. So, fuck the beer of the week this week. Maybe even next week. I don't know. Depends how long he's quarantined for. So, no beer of the week this week. I'm happy. I hope everybody else is happy about it. Because, I could have picked one, but I really don't give a shit. I keep telling him to let me read it. But he won't let me read it. Because all I do is give him shit about it. And I give him shit about tattoos, beer of the week, being bald. Of course, I have no hair either, but... not a big deal. So, it's just me this week, everybody. Lonely, solo, with the dog. No big deal. Still surviving, still kicking, still out there. I hope everybody's doing all right. I hope everybody's staying in there, staying with it, staying healthy. Take care of yourselves, everybody. That's the most important thing right now. Take care of your family, all that shit, all that good shit. So, I hope everybody's doing all right. It's still rough out there right now. Everything going on. A lot of things are opening back up. So I know here, where Cody lives, it's about half an hour away from my house, but, they are a lot of bars, restaurants, things of that nature are opening back up, for indoor, dining and stuff like that. But they have like the social distancing stuff. So I don't know how they're going to do that. I guess separate the tables and shit a little bit farther. I don't think you're required to wear a mask, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, all this, everything's coming out with like, I'm hearing now, saw an interview with a guy. They were protesting in front of a hospital, and this guy he works in that emergency room. And he had said, that they're botching the numbers on all these coronavirus patients that they say have died, because I guess the hospitals get money from the government from every coronavirus patient that they have treated or has died in their care or something like that. To that nature. And they say that they're botching the numbers, and that's why they say ours is so much higher than like China and stuff like that. But you never fucking know. China, they don't let you look at porn or anything like that, or Google certain things because it's a communist country, and they don't let you do shit like that. So I don't know. And a lot of people in the US are crooked as fuck. Big pharma, they're super crooked, but hey, do you want to die? So that's the way I feel about it. I don't know. People need, anxiety medication, blood pressure medication, all that shit to keep you alive, and they know how to fuck you every which way but Sunday. So I don't know, people. It's still strange times out there. We're all going to get through it together. It's super stressful. Suicide rates are up. Divorces are up. Babies are up. Pregnant women, anyway, are up. All that shit. I have a friend right now. She's dealing with some stuff right now, at home with her husband, and, I've been helping her, try to get through that. But it's rough all over. Stress. Everybody's fucking stressed, man. The only thing I know how to do is, alcohol, drugs, but that only does like, I'm not telling you to do those things, but it helps in the short run, but it doesn't, it doesn't do anything in the long run. But I don't want anybody to do, something that will get you addicted to, drugs or alcohol or something like that. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying, it has helped me. I would drink like once a month or something like that. And here now, I think last month with the whole coronavirus and shit, pandemic crap, I think I drank twice last month, and I drank last weekend. I had like I had a fucking 12-pack of White Claw last weekend, and the thing that pisses me off is like you buy that shit because it's like 100 calories and it's just like hard seltzer and stuff like that, but you just piss it out. And you catch a buzz, but it's like, what? You might as well, drink Mike's Hard or some sugary crap that, you're going to fucking regret, but at least you get shit faced in the long run. So I don't fucking know, people. I'm doing the best I can. Everybody's struggling. It's fucked up, but this is the world we're living in right now. And everybody's saying that if the shit might come back. I don't fucking know. I don't even know if this shit's actually real. I mean, I believe it's real. It's an actual fucking virus and people are actually dying. But then they say there's like 99% of the people, like 98.9, I think is the actual statistic. Around 99% of the people who get it actually survive. And it's people with weakened immune systems, elderly people and stuff like that. So I think that's why a lot of people are upset that this thing has not been lifted sooner, and like it's making the economy crash. It's fucking up people's jobs, people's lives, situations, marriages. It's killing people. They're killing themselves because they're so freaked out and so stressed and all that shit. So a lot of America is not too happy right now. And I don't blame them one bit. It is crazy. Everything's fucking hectic. You can't go anywhere without wearing a mask. People don't shake your fucking hand anymore. Being in Indiana in a small town, everybody you meet, everybody you talk to, you shake their hand, you say hi, you pat them on the back and all that shit. You give people hugs. I'm a loving guy and, I'm a big guy. So that's what I do. I like to give hugs to like people I know and friends and stuff like that. Just to, if I want to cheer somebody up, I'll give them a big hug or something like that. You can't do that shit anymore. So I don't know. And everybody's fucking terrified. I don't know. It's just fucked up. I don't like it anymore. I'd say everybody else doesn't really like it anymore, but I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me get a drink here. Oh shit. Usually I could do that. And I let Cody talk all his fucking protein bars and fucking protein shakes and shit. We're fucking gonna get healthy and fuck all you fatties. I'd let him ramble on for about 10 minutes while I sip on my water and get hydrated again, but not today, because he got the Rona. Maybe, possibly. I haven't really talked to him in like 2 days, so he might be fucking dead. I don't know. I hope not, but you never know. I'd say if he was, Shy would, probably text me and tell me, or like they'd smell the body, because that dude stinks already. So you all know. I mean, I talk about it all the time. He'll fucking eat something and he'll burp and it'll smell like, 8 cans of shark shit, infested with fucking nasty swamp water and all that crap. So I don't fucking know. But yeah, like I said, I haven't talked to him, so in a couple days. But you know what? What keeps happening? Packages keep getting delivered to my fucking house. So I guess he's doing all right, because shit keeps getting delivered to my house in his fucking name. So he may be dead, but his shit is still here. Even when he fucking moved out, he has more shit here at my house than he does at his house. And like I said before, as he had there's still a fucking CD rack in there. I don't even know what else. There's still like DVDs that got that were like bootleg from a friend in high school. Cause that was his thing. We had a guy in high school and it was freshman to senior year. That's what this guy did. And he was scared of the government catching him. So as soon as he got that fucking money, he spent it. I remember that guy very well. I haven't seen him in a long time, hope he's doing all right. But yeah, he would steal those movies. I guess is it? It's technically stealing. What do they call it? Bootlegging. What do they call it? Torrent. Yeah, torrenting. He would torrent movies and stuff like that. And if you I remember Cody got one. I forget what it was, but it was, some of them were always in subtitles and it pissed you off. They were English versions with fucking subtitles and captions and shit. And like, it was like, I remember one time Cody was pissed because it was the second one that he got that had captions, and then he tried to give it back and get his money back. But the guy's like, hey, that's the only one I can get is one with captions, so either take it or leave it. So I think he took it. But it was like Time Traveler's Wife. Something fucking stupid like that. Yeah, he still has all of those bootleg movies or those bootleg DVDs in there and shit, and I don't fucking know. But I think I have like 4 packages. Bo, would you quit fucking dummy? If you can hear that, it's his tail smacking the ground, and he keeps bumping up against the table because he's a fat log. Yeah, but like I said, I haven't seen him, so I'd say he's doing all right. But he's just on hiatus right now. So I don't know. But like I said, I hope everybody's doing okay. It's tough, but you know, that's the shit we got to deal with. But in the midst of it all, people are still fucking assholes and try to ruin people's careers and shit like that. I just saw a news story that people are like super fucking pissed at Ellen DeGeneres. I fucking love Ellen. I think she's the bee's fucking knees, alright? This lady is 62, okay? She was like, back in the day when, like, she was, like, out, she outed herself as being gay or lesbian or whatever the correct term is, way before it was, you know, cool. You know, I mean, I don't want to sound like an asshole saying it's cool, but it is like, it's not a trend, but, you know, it's all right to be open now. But she did it, like, she's fucking brave. That's back in the day when she did it. Yeah, but she's 62 and she looks fantastic. But I don't know if these are true, but I mean, this is Fox News, so who the fuck knows? But yeah, I guess she has her, you know, I can't say her fucking last name. Ellen DeGeneres show or whatever. And all these people are coming out about how they say that she's basically like an asshole. So, I don't know. I guess she was super shocked by it. And, you know, what's it say right here? It says she came under fire last month from staff members on her Ellen DeGeneres show. Jesus Christ. For failing to communicate the status of her jobs and pay amid the coronavirus pandemic. So wasn't clear about if people were going to get paid during the pandemic. Okay, I get people being mad at that. And then she had a beauty influencer on, Nikki DeJager. Don't know who the fuck that is. I guess she means something to some people. And she appeared on the talk show in January. This shit's from fucking January. Come on, people. And she claimed that DeGeneres was particularly cold and gave preferential treatment to A-list guests. I don't know what preferential or whatever the fuck that word means, but give the lady a break. She's busy 100% of the time. She has to deal with a family. She has to deal with, I don't even know how many fucking TV shows. She's still a comedian. So, I don't know. And then this one right here, which just is fucking ridiculous. I don't know. She said she had a bodyguard, a former bodyguard who was her bodyguard for the 2014 Oscars. One fucking time. This dude was her bodyguard one fucking time. And he said that she was sly and demeaning. 6 years ago. Bodyguard one time. And this guy's like, oh, well, she was sly and she was a bitch. Basically, is what he said. You don't fucking know. Who are you to say she's a bitch? You met her 6 years ago, one goddamn time. And you're supposed to be her bodyguard protecting her. Okay, cool if she doesn't talk to you, but you met her one time. I don't fucking know. I don't know why I'm defending Ellen DeGeneres. Maybe because, I don't know, I like her. So, whatever, people. But even in my day-to-day life, people are still fucking C words. They're C words, alright? I just need to start saying the word, but then I'll fucking get in trouble and never hear the end of it from Cody. You can't say that. Whatever. Yeah, but people are still assholes and will fucking stab you in the back and they don't give a fuck. So I don't know. It's just fucked up. I've learned in the past, I don't even fucking know. I guess let's just say this year, so since January, that you can't fucking, this counts for every single fucking thing in the entire universe. You don't believe one thing that you hear unless you fucking see it for yourself. Never assume. Everybody says assuming makes an ass out of you and me. That shit is fucking true. But you just make an ass out of yourself. I've done that several times, and it is not pretty when the other person finds out that you are assuming something or you spread rumors or something like that. I didn't spread a rumor, but, I heard rumors and asked them about it, and we kind of got in a fight over it. But never assume, never, I don't know. I always like to think the best in people, but when you hear things about somebody like at my work or something like that, I would hear something about somebody and I would be like, no, that's not true. She's, he or she, whatever, is like super nice to me. She always treats me nice. She always, tells me hi and all this shit. And somebody will be like, well, she did this and she did that. And then you just think that person's a fucking asshole now. And I'm just, a lot of people probably already know this now, but never assume anything unless you fucking see it. You can't live your life thinking that everybody's fucking is just a horrible person when you don't even really know. So just find out for yourself. If you know them, I wouldn't ask a stranger, but if you know them, if you hear a rumor about them and you care about this person, or you hear something and you know this person personally, like work friends or something like that, you can ask them about it. Don't be a dick, but just ask and be like, hey, I heard this rumor about you. And if they say that it is true, then that's true. But if they lie about it, then what the fuck are you going to do? Nothing. Move on with your life. Treat them the way that they treat you. If they treat you nice, treat them nice. If they treat you like dog shit, then fucking run them over with your car. I don't know. Treat them like a fucking asshole. I've known plenty of assholes in my time. Never liked them from day one, and they treated me like shit, and I gave them hell. I didn't give a fuck what I said to them or anything. And then later they want to be your friend, and then you can tell them to suck your fucking dick and kiss your ass and, right in the fucking crack, just lick it like a porn star. And move on with your fucking day. But there's no sense in getting, hell-bent and, on believing that rumors and the stuff that you hear are true. It's bitten me in the ass several times this year, and I fucking hate myself for it. And I'll never get those moments back. It was, it's something that I regret now. Something I wish I didn't believe, something I wish I didn't, confront them about and bully them about. And, I wouldn't say bully, but, talk to them about and make a big deal about it and stuff. So just, heads up, not really heads up, but, be yourself, always be yourself, never change for any, you can always change your life, but never change yourself for somebody else. Never do something that you're going to regret, in the morning or in the moment or whatever. Always be yourself. Always do the right thing. Always help somebody. Always be there for somebody. Always be a friend. Always be a brother, a sister, a mother, a father because nothing lasts forever. Nothing ever lasts forever. It will never last forever. Everybody is eventually going to die until, they create, if anybody ever seen the movie Elysium, them bitches just get in that little box and then they fucking scan their wrists or whatever, the barcode, and it just fucking and like takes away their skin cancer or like leukemia or whatever the fuck. But who the fuck knows when that's gonna happen? But just be yourself. Be who you are. Don't change. Just be a good person. Help people. Especially now, it's good to help people. People really appreciate if you help somebody. If you say hi, or you say a nice thing, or you compliment somebody, or you help somebody with their groceries, if they'll let you now. Don't fucking grab the shit out of their hand. Don't do that. Do not do that. That's one way to get fucking tased or pepper sprayed or shot. People will shoot you in the fucking face nowadays. It's fucking scary, man. You can't do anything. If you get in an argument now, if you get in like a bar fight, people own guns now and they don't know. They get scared. They have something that is like trumps everything and they pull it out. And if they get scared, there's nothing stopping them from squeezing that trigger and blowing your brains all over the sidewalk. And it's fucking scary. It scares the shit out of me that I would pass somebody in traffic and a motherfucker just comes up, rolls his window down, and starts unloading on me. It's so, this is not like an everyday fear, but like it's something that I think about quite often because it's that fucking scary. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but the world's scary nowadays, people. It is. You can't leave your kids alone anymore. People try to fuck them, kidnap them, steal them, try to get money if they know you're wealthy. You have to be so cautious nowadays. I talk to people, for some reason, I really get along with older generations. I don't know what it is. I just do. I love to hear stories. I love to talk to them. People who are in like their late 50s, 60s, even later than that. It's just interesting to me. And we become good friends. And they tell me about all kinds of shit that happened a long time ago. Even my mom. But like not locking your doors, not, letting your kids go out all day long and not having to worry about them. You can't do that now. It doesn't matter if they're in your fucking neighborhood. It's ridiculous now. It's a scary fucking place. And now we got to deal with a goddamn virus that who the fuck knows where it came from. Who knows what it's about? Who knows what's, its genetic makeup? Who knows even if, like, how it came here? People, they said fucking bats. It didn't come from bats. It didn't come from that bullshit. It might have early on when it first started, but it's been around for years. Years and years and years. Who knows? It was on the back of a Lysol can. It's been around forever. And it mutated, and they don't know what it mutated with. I think it mutated with the fucking flu, but who knows? And then it infects people and makes them sick, and they can't breathe, and all kinds of shit like that. And it's fucking scary. The whole world's scary. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just letting you know. You probably already know, but if you don't, sit back for a second and think about all of the shit that you live through now, that you deal with from day to day, that could fucking kill you. Like, they have that show 1,000 Ways to Die on Spike. Great fucking show. I loved it. It was the best. Of people, it was they say you live or you survive 1,000 ways to die every single day. And that show, the premise of that show was it took actual death, like on their certificate or whatever of how these people died. And that's what it did. It took actors and recreated those scenarios. And I forget I remember the number one way to die was, where was it? I think it was in Japan, but it was two people who had like weak heart conditions, a husband and wife who had weak heart conditions and had weak lungs, and they somehow got married, but they never had sex before. And I guess one day they decided that they were going to have sex. They finally, made up their mind about it, and they ended up having sex, and they both died, while penetration, him on top of her and all that shit, because they both had horrible lungs and a bad heart, and they both just died from all the excitement. So, sex can kill you. I remember they had another one where another dude would, he would always want to get high, and he ran out of money or whatever, so he'd start huffing gasoline or something like that, and then he ran out of gasoline, so he researched, or somebody told him about how you can, that's what it was a buddy told him that you can get high off shit, like your own shit. So he would shit in a bucket and then huff on it and put a rag over it, and he would get high, and the bacteria entered his brain and he fucking died that way. Just crazy shit like that. And you got motherfuckers who will shove shit up their ass and fucking die. That dude who got fucked by that horse and died. That dude who sat on a light bulb and fucking bled to death and died. That dude who sat on a mason jar and fucking died. It's mainly dudes. What? No, I would never. Okay, maybe even if I was gay and liked to have stuff in my ass, what would prompt me to sit on glass? I mean, maybe if it was like a plexi dildo or something like that, but I am not sitting on a fucking mason jar. That's just ignorant. I mean, at the end of the day, you just have a jar. If it doesn't break, you just have a jar full of shit. It just takes a shit from your ass and puts it in that jar. You go mouth open, sit down on it? Are you fucking crazy? That's ridiculous. I saw the video of that, and that dude bled to death because the shit broke in his asshole, and it is very extremely hard to stop bleeding in a man's ass because they have to cut you from the back and fix your butthole. So that's super fucked up. I also saw once where a chick had, I think it was a chick, maybe it was a dude, I don't know, from the ass, the dude had a nice butt, if it was a guy, but it was showing in the operation room. This guy, man or woman, I'm not sure, and I'm not trying to specify this person's gender, I'm just saying from what I can see, and it just showed them in the operating room, and it just showed ass and back, and this doctor just cut down that back, and that dildo just floop, popped right up through their fucking back. They cut through their back, through their fucking, I guess that's your intestines, technically your asshole up to your intestines, and they had to cut his stomach or intestines or whatever, and fucking that thing just popped right out of his fucking back, and they could surgically remove it. He or she, whoever the fuck it was. And then I saw another one where the person was awake, and it was a dude. Oh my God. You know how fucking embarrassing that would be? You fucking go to the emergency room like, Doc, I got a fucking dildo shoved up my ass and it's stuck. I can't get it out. Fucking balls and all, man. This motherfucker is 8 inches long, fucking balls and all up your fucking poop chute, dude. I don't know if you fucking took some drug to open that motherfucker up or what. A whole bottle of lube. Oh my Jesus. Oh my goodness. But this dude was awake. This was a dude because he had sack hanging down. Yeah, they had to get I don't know if people remember, you can still buy them, I'm pretty sure. But the metal tongs that people use for grilling, not the flats ones, but it's a wire. Or it's a metal bar that they bend that has a circle on each end with rubber handles. It looks like a pair of scissors, but made from metal wire. It looks like they took one of those motherfuckers and stretched his butthole out to let this thing just to pop out. You know, when you're fucking, you took 8 inches and balls deep, man, you have experience. I need to shake your fucking hand, dude. Oh my God. I'd like to see you sit on one of them fucking pylons in front of Walmart. Them fucking red cock looking things in front of Walmart. Jesus Christ. That is intense shit, man. Oh my God. And then the people who fuck animals, I will never ever get that. Bestiality. Oh man, I've seen a couple of those too. I'm not proud of these moments, people, but you'll never know. And I like to embarrass myself. Well, I wouldn't say I like to embarrass myself, but I don't give a fuck because it doesn't matter to me. I don't give a shit. I'm an open book. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, but I saw a few of them bestiality videos. That one dude that got fucked by a horse, that motherfucker died because it ripped him apart. So, R.I.P. horse fucker. And then the lady who was fucking her dog, which is more common than you think. Some of these women will fucking get their dogs all horned up and shit. I don't know if they give them something or what. And then they'll just like doggy style and let these dogs fuck them, and they'll just like keep them in there. Doesn't matter how long it be. Could you imagine that? You're just sitting there like, good boy, stay there, good boy. And you're just like, good boy, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I don't even know if I can fucking release this episode, but I'm fucking going to because I edit them, I upload them, and Cody won't hear it until Friday fucking morning. So, oh my gosh. He might hate this. I don't know. Oh man, but I'm having fun right now. That's a good thing. Bo, you all right? He's chilling. Oh, I got the curtains pulled back, so he's just chilling in the sun right now. This is the first time we had him in the room. I'm surprised he's doing so good. I took his collar off in case he wants to run around, so there's not a lot of jingle jangling. But yeah, I got the door shut, and he is fucking chilling. I don't know why he won't do it when Cody's here. Maybe because he's just excited and shit. But we always have to put him in my bedroom. Like whenever we had the old studio, it was my bedroom now. And we would put him in, not lock him, but we'd close the door and we would put him in my room and he would just jump on the fucking door and scratch the shit out of it. And then now when Cody comes over, we have to put him in my room and do the same thing, the old studio. And he just jumps up and scratches the shit out of the door. So I don't fucking know. But if we don't, then he'll scratch the shit out of the door that, we're in, and you can hear it and it sounds fucking horrible. If you go back and listen to like our earlier episodes, we tried to do that shit and you could totally hear it. And it just sounds like nails scraping wood because that's what it is. And it sounds horrible. So we would have to, close him in the room because at least it's across a hallway and you can't hear it as much. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't listen to the episodes, people. I'll just tell you that right now because I hate hearing myself talk and I don't really remember. So when I get done with this, I won't remember a word I fucking said unless it was really memorable. Just FYI. So, and I don't listen to these episodes. I used to, but like I said, I hate hearing myself talk. And Cody will sometimes be like, oh, you remember when you said this and blah, 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 and you said that? And I'm like, no. And people tell me that all the time to listen to the episodes like at work or my friends or something like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's like that one episode that you talked about that. And I was like, what are you talking about? We have never fucking talked about that on the show. And they'll be like, oh yeah, you did episode blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'll just tell you right now, I don't remember shit about what happened either. I was, I don't really get intoxicated for these shows, which is weird because we have a beer of the week. Sometimes we don't even drink. So I don't know. When I was on night shift and shit, it'd be 11 o'clock. Around 11 o'clock or noon or something like that. We wouldn't drink. We would just hang out. Cody bring coffee. And that's about it. Hold on, let me get a drink real quick, people. Oh my God, I'm so thirsty. Ugh. Fuck. So yeah, anyway. For this whole week, I don't know. It's been stressful. It's just been rough. Not really the pandemic, but it's been a rough fucking year. 2020 can suck my fucking dick. It is horrible. I remember fucking New Year's. We were at a friend's house. We were hanging out and shit, drinking, having a good time. And I thought 2019 sucked. 2020 is a fucking doozy. Everybody's like, oh, 2018 was terrible. 2019 is even worse than 2018. 2020 can fucking blow. If it was a person and I had a gun, I would shoot it. All right? It sucks. This year is horrible. Okay? And if you don't think that this year is horrible, where the fuck have you been? Oh, you're fucking Jared Leto. You go away. That piece of shit. I don't know if anybody heard about that fucking guy. That guy is a fucking C-word, all right? Jared, I love you in the Dallas Buyers Club. You're a shitty fucking Joker, but, well, I don't know. You were all right as Joker, but I think you played the funny guy too much. I guess the Joker's kind of funny, but he's crazy. So, but yeah, that fucking guy, I don't even know how long ago maybe a month ago, and I don't know if this is true, but this motherfucker he says that he just came back. He was on a 6-month or like a 4-month, some kind of month, 3-4 month fucking hiatus where he was doing like soul searching. Bitch, what kind of soul searching do you have to fucking do? You're like the prettiest guy in fucking Hollywood. You're a fucking dime piece smoke show. Like, ladies just drool all over you. And you're like, oh, I needed to do some soul searching. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. And he just comes back and he's like, hey, been gone for like 4 months or whatever the fuck. Been doing some soul searching. What'd I miss? Bitch, what do you mean, what did you miss? The whole world's gone fucking crazy. Toilet paper's out. Fucking, you can't buy meat. You can't buy wet wipes and shit because people are stealing them to wipe their hands. You know, we have babies with chapped asses because they can't get their asses wiped because fucking pathetic human beings buy all the baby wipes. The fuck you buying baby wipes for, man? I get if you're gonna wipe your tushy with them, but like people are buying them to wipe their hands and all that shit. People are buying rubbing alcohol and just using that. You know how they're dry hands across America, okay? I hope you bought fucking Jergens and fucking aloe vera lotion or something with that fucking alcohol bottles. I do use that shit all the time at work. And that dries my fucking hands out. My shit looks like a bottom of an elephant's foot right now. All right? I don't fucking know. But yeah, Jared Leto, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? I was doing some soul searching, man. And I fucking come back. And I was like, what's up, guys? Suck my dick, Jared Leto. You piece of shit. God, I mean, you were great. If you haven't seen Dallas Buyers Club, it's hard to recognize him, honestly. I didn't even know in the first couple times I watched it. I watched that movie a few times. I didn't even know it was fucking him. And he is, if you haven't seen it, he is he's the gay guy with AIDS that becomes Matthew McConaughey's friend in the movie. It's Matthew McConaughey, Jared Leto. I don't really know anybody else in the movie, but Matthew McConaughey. It is back in the 80s, 70s, 80s when the AIDS epidemic was going on, and Matthew McConaughey gets HIV. And it's when they're experimenting with all these new drugs and shit. And he becomes friends with Jared Leto, who is a gay man who also has HIV, I believe. Not full-blown AIDS, but he has HIV. And Jared Leto is amazing. He's an amazing actor. He really is. He's gorgeous. I forget what band he played for. I want to say it's 30 Seconds to Mars or something like that. Let me look this up real quick. Jared Leto. It's not Three Doors Down. I believe it's 30 Seconds to Mars. American actor, singer, songwriter. Early 90s. Let me see. Oh, yep. 30 Seconds to Mars, bitch. What's up? Yeah, 30 Seconds to Mars. I don't really listen to their movies. I mean, listen to their movies. Listen to their songs. I think I did when I was younger because it was like a big thing. Yo, those bitches in Fight Club? Oh, he'd been in a bunch of shit. Who's he in fucking Fight Club? Is he that blonde motherfucker? I don't know. It'd be a lot easier if Cody was Googling for me. Jared Leto, Angel Face. Angel Face, Angel Face, Angel Face. Angel Face. Who's Angel Face? I've seen Fight Club so many times. Who the fuck is Angel Face? If you know who's Angel Face is in Fight Club, let me know. I'm trying to think. I think he's the blonde motherfucker gets his ass kicked by, oh boy. I forget his name. Edward Norton. Edward Norton beat the shit out of him, I believe. The crazy thing that stumped me about fucking Fight Club, great movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch Fight Club, man. Brad Pitt, love that dude. He's a shit, man. If you don't love Brad Pitt, fuck you, alright? Edward Norton, amazing. If you don't like Edward Norton, fuck you, alright? I don't know who that is. If you don't like Jared Leto, cool. I don't like him either, man. You know who stunned me about Fight Club, though? Meatloaf. I did not know that Robert Paulson, I think we talked about this before, but it still stunned me. Bob has bitch tits. If you've seen Fight Club, Bob has bitch tits. Bob has gynecomastia, I believe, or he has some kind of drug that he has boobies in this movie, and it's fucking Meatloaf. And I believe that those are real tits, and that's actually Meatloaf. Meatloaf was just a huge fat fuck in that movie. I didn't know. I never knew what Meatloaf looked like, and I didn't know that he was that big. But he is a chunker. I have no room to talk, but you know what? What's he gonna do? Nothing. He's fucking 72 years old. Alright? And I have only heard I think I've only heard the Bat Out of Hell album. Everything. And that was from 1977. That's some crazy shit. And everybody's like, oh, Meatloaf. Meatloaf's like one of the best fucking artists around. Like, if you ask somebody today, they have no fucking clue who Meatloaf is. They laugh at it. Be like, what'd you say? Oh, they're Meatloaf, the singer. Who? Yeah, there's a singer named fucking Meatloaf. Crazy shit. I don't fucking know. Oh my god. Oh man, we are at fucking almost 45 minutes right now, people. Let me see. But yeah, fucking Meatloaf, Bob has bitch tits, Fight Club, Edward Norton. Cool shit, people. Cool fucking shit. Well, I don't really have anything else to talk about, guys. Let's get into some news stories. Cody sent me these a couple days ago. So, let's go ahead and do these because I don't have any right now. So, let's see. So, this is from CNN. Both of these are from CNN. So, a man has been tattooing himself every day since going into isolation because of the coronavirus. So, let's see what this motherfucker has been doing. So, this dude has been tattooing himself, every day. So, after weeks of social distancing due to the coronavirus pandemic, a lot of us are starting to go stir crazy. With all the boredom and all that shit. Let me see. People have been cutting their own bangs, dyeing their hair. This is CNN's words. I'm just reading what they say. Yeah, people fucking worried about their hair and shit. Crazy. Oh, I'm gonna risk it. Go out and get my fucking bangs trimmed. My ends are split. Whatever. So this guy, Chris Woodhead, he's 33 years old. He's from East London. And he's been tattooing himself every day since he's been in quarantine. As of this Monday, the artist is on his 49th day of tattooing. God damn. He has no intention of stopping. He says the idea of tattooing himself every day through the isolation came about in a way quite naturally. All right. You know, they say once you get a tattoo, you never fucking stop. I don't know if that's true because I don't have one, but judging by Cody, he's not going to fucking stop. But I wish he'd get something that was at least decent. All right. Something that makes sense. You got a fucking arm that's like all striped with different kinds of stuff that don't make sense. I don't know. I mean, you got like a phrase, cool. And then you have an arrow, cool. You have a compass, okay. And then you want to get a cactus. Where's the theme, man? Where's the fucking theme? I don't know. You're gonna go fucking hunt cactus, eat it, and then, I don't know. Use a compass, use the needle as a compass, and pray? I don't fucking know. So he said it thought it would, this Woodhead, it thought it would be a good way of implementing some structure into my day now that I can tattoo from the studio. So this guy has a studio. Oh my god, he tattooed the bottom of his fucking foot. What a fucking rock star. So it said, Woodhead is not unfamiliar with the process of tattooing on his own body. The artist who works in the studio in London learned the art by giving himself 100 tattoos before tattooing another person. God damn, this dude is covered, by the way. And he's like, it's like, it looks like stick and poke, like prison shit, but it's just like little things all over his fucking body. And he tattooed the bottom of his foot. And this dude's like, this dude's foot looks fucked up. All right. But he tattooed the bottom of his foot, like right in the fucking, what do they call that? Like the lumbar support area, right in the fucking middle. You know how bad that son of a bitch must have hurt, unless your foot is like super calloused. It probably won't last very long either. What did he put on there? Oh, he put, when will it end, on the bottom of his foot. Good for you, dude. He said before his decision to turning his passion into a distraction, Woodhead's body was already covered with nearly 1,000 tattoos. This motherfucker, before he started this, he had 1,000 tattoos on his body. And like I said, it's just like little shit. It's like individual little things, like peace signs and fucking plus and check marks and like little triangles, weird triangles and shit. Like this dude has no fucking life. But his body, his rules. I don't give a shit. So while an additional 100 or so tattoos won't make a difference, Woodhead says he plans to keep going until he's able to return to the studio regardless of how long it takes. Then it says, however, Woodhead is about 1 month before he runs out of easily available space on his body. When this happens, the artist plans to draw designs that will fit in tiny spaces that may overlap with existing pieces. So far, Woodhead's tattoos in his body are contouring himself without ever needing a mirror. While some spots were easier to tattoo than others, the back of his legs and elbows were the most difficult. Yeah, you ever tried to lick your fucking elbow? Imagine tattooing that motherfucker. All right. So this guy, we'll just stop there. So this guy is trying to make a name for himself, and it just shows him he's got like his pants pulled up, maybe in his underwear or whatever, and he just has a tattoo gun and he's just tattooing his fucking leg right now. And the crazy thing is, I don't know if he's doing it the right way. Like, is he doing it upside down? So if somebody looks at him from straight, is it upside down? Obviously he doesn't fucking care because he already had 1,000 tattoos. Like, this is ridiculous. But cool, bro. Cool fucking beans. Good for you, man. At least you found something productive to do. So that's cool. At least you're not being a dickhead like everybody else. You're just doing your own shit. And this next one here from CNN. So a man who wore what appeared to be a KKK white hood at the grocery store won't be charged with a crime. I've not heard of this story. Oh, goddamn. That is a white fucking hood, man. That is straight up racist KKK white hood. Like, it goes 3 feet up in the fucking air. It looks like a witch's hat if it was white. And it's a hood and all it has is fucking nose and eyes cut out. So, a man who wore what appeared to be a Ku Klux Klan hood to the grocery store earlier this month will not face charges. I mean, he could have got arrested, but I wouldn't believe why he faced charges. I don't know. People are racist every day and they don't get charged with anything. Just like disturbing the peace and shit. It's all bad. I mean, racism is all bad. But if this, I don't know if this guy would get sentenced for being a racist, because it still happens every fucking day. Nobody does anything about it. So the man was photographed by shoppers at Vons, grocery store in California on May 2nd while he was wearing a white hood, face fully covered except for 2 holes around the eyes. Okay, so he didn't have a nose, just 2 holes around the eyes. The photo was shared by San Diego Anti-Defamation League Regional Director Tammy Gillies. The San Diego County Sheriff's Department has been looking into the incident to decide if it would pursue criminal charges. The Sheriff's Department said on Monday during an interrogation with investors, the man expressed frustration with the coronavirus and having people tell him what he can and cannot do. Oh, so he's fucking fighting the man, brother. San Diego County has issued a guidance encouraging people to wear face masks when they leave their homes and not Ku Klux Klan hoods. He said the man told investigators wearing the hood was not intended to be a racial statement. Bullshit. Well, then why in the fuck would you wear it? Turn it into a hood. Like an actual hood, like a sweatshirt hood. Don't make it a fucking pointy hat. Like a dunce hat in the fucking 70s and 60s in elementary school, okay? It is a point. A point. It looks like a hood. Like if you saw pictures of hoods from the KKK in like a rally and shit, that's what this fucking looks like. It looks like he took the time to make the motherfucker look like a Ku Klux Klan hood. And he just cut 2 holes in it. It's not like a fucking bed sheet with a rope tied around his neck so it'd stay on. This motherfucker took some time and made it. He made a paper cone and fucking wrapped the cloth around it and made that motherfucker right. He is a seamstress at heart, but a racist also at heart. Okay? He said it was a mask and it was stupid. Yeah, it was stupid. And it also is a mask. So, a review from the U.S. Attorney's Office and San Diego County District Attorney's Office, it was determined that there was no sufficient evidence to charge the man who wore the Ku Klux Klan hood inside the store, the Sheriff's Department said. The man was not identified by the news. They will not do that because then he will be destroyed. What's this? So, I guess the employees at the store asked him to remove the hood, but the customer ignored the request until they made it to the checkout area. This was a disturbing incident from the associates and customers, and we are reviewing with our team how we can best handle such inappropriate situations in the future, Vaughn said. I don't know what Vaughn's is. Huh. Yeah. So there are still racists out there, people. If you don't think that there is, you're wrong, because there is. It's a sad thing, and it's a shame that people can hate one another because of, the color of their skin. It's just pigmentation, people. That's it. People were born in different areas. Their ancestors were, and that's the way it is. There ain't nothing you can change about it. But people still hate other people because of it. And there's fucking wars fought over it. And people are greedy. People hate other people. But that's fucking America. And maybe it'll change. Maybe it fucking won't. Maybe when we all turn into robots or something. I don't fucking know. Then we have to, his fucking gears are shinier than mine. Whatever. I don't fucking know. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking with us, especially through the pandemic. We're here for you. Thank you for being here for us. Thank you so much for listening to the episode. I enjoy doing this by myself. It's kind of difficult, but, Cody says, you need to talk more. Listen to the motherfucking episode, okay? But thank you so much for listening to the episode. I appreciate you guys so much. Me and Cody both love the fuck out of you guys. We mean that when we say that. If it wasn't for you listening to this show, we wouldn't do it. We wouldn't be here. We would have lost hope a long time ago. We have been doing this for a year. We still like doing it. Hopefully Cody will be back next week. Who knows? We'll keep you posted. Go follow our shit. All the links will be, or all the information will be down in the description. I'll go ahead and say it since Cody's not here and giving me a hard time about it. If you want to email us about anything, comcast@gmail.com. Send us some shit. We'd love to hear from you. At the Comcast, go follow our stuff. Facebook group, Instagram, Twitter. I'm at Cum007Ryan on Instagram. Cody's at Cody Cummins Official on Instagram. Go follow us if you want to. If not, don't give a fuck. Thank you so much for listening, guys. I'm so happy I got to do this episode by myself. Happy you were with me, buddy. You chilling? You chilling? You chilling? Yeah. Anyway, thanks everybody. Remember, stay safe out there. Wash your hands, wash your ass. Don't take shit from no motherfucker. And if somebody steps in front of you, knock their fucking ass out. God damn it. Do it. Be that person. I'm just joking. Don't hit nobody. Unless they fucking, swing at you, clock that bitch. All right? Thank you so much, guys. Love you. Peace. Oh, hold on. We gotta milk that pig. I usually don't do this part. Anyway, when life gets you down, when life is a bitch, when life is a struggle, you fucking gotta get up and milk that motherfucking pig, baby. Do it. Peace. We out. I'm out.